I am scared to leave the house.
For Dee, simply walking the dog can become a nightmare, because Dee has narcolepsy. Simple tasks can become extremely dangerous for narcoleptics.
I've broken my nose before, headbutting the floor, which is why it's a bit onto the side. Everyone thought I couldn't be bothered. Attitude problem.
To make things worse, sleep is brought on by emotion, especially happiness and humor.
Jay, you've got food in your mouth. All right, sit up.
Before my diagnosis, I was constantly trying to evade emotions. And even at work, I didn't make friends. I was really an outcast.
Dee's diagnosis explained that in addition to narcolepsy, he suffers from cataplexy, a related muscular condition. It's cataplexy that makes him fall over when he's awake.
The average time from the onset of narcolepsy symptoms to a diagnosis of narcolepsy is about 10 years. And during that time, people may consider themselves or be considered by others to be either lazy or crazy.
Narcolepsy disrupts this function, and excessive daytime sleepiness is usually the first, most obvious symptom. But there are other symptoms that can be disturbing and very frightening, like cataplexy.
And cataplexy is the sudden loss of muscle tone or the development of muscle weakness, usually triggered by a strong emotional stimulus.
There are treatments available that can make living with narcolepsy easier.
The medications that we have tend to improve alertness and stop the episodes of emotionally induced muscle weakness. The ones that improve alertness tend to stimulate the cell groups in the brain that are important for keeping us awake. So they're not actually correcting the loss of the chemical, they're just aiding in our ability to remain awake.
I was diagnosed with narcolepsy in the height of my career. I was falling asleep all the time, and I would go to doctors and try to figure out what was wrong with me, and everybody kept saying that I just led a crazy lifestyle. And whenever I would hit a good shot, I couldn't move afterwards. And I would stand there, and I was worried I was going to fall to the ground.